तमाम साथियों को या अली मदद, and thank you for joining us this morning. Inshallah, with Imam's blessed name, we will continue on the Farman we started a couple of weeks ago. Nur Maulana Shah Karim Hussaini Hazir Imam, Ya Maulay Mehrban, Madad Farma, Ya Maulay Mehrban, Madad Farma, Ya Maulay Mehrban, Madad Farma, Ya Maulay Mehrban, Madad Farma Maula. तौफीक ताहीद हिम्मत व यारी मौला तौफीक ताहीद हिम्मत व यारी मौला या मौला अपने नूर से हम गरीबों की मदद फरमा मौला या मौला अपने नूर की रोशनी पर हम गरीबों को इस रास्ते पर चलाना मौला या मौला अपना हाथ हमारे कंधों पर रखना मौला ताकि आपके मुबारक दस्त के साये में मौला हम कोई इल्मी काम कर सके या मौलाए मेहरबान मदद मौला मदद। तमाम साथियों को एक बार फिर या अली मदद। जो पैराग्राफ अभी हम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं उसमें दीन की समझ के लिए मौला ने कितना जोर दिया है उस पर तवज्जो देनी है। The paragraph we are about to start and about to read, you will see how much Imam has emphasized on understanding of our tariqah. Imam starts by saying, you are ignorant, you do not know the real merit of your deen. You do not know meaning and you are unaware of wonders of your deen. तुम भी बेखुद हो, अनजान हो, तुम अपने दीन की असल खूबी नहीं जानते हो, उसके मानी नहीं समझते हो, उसके मानी नहीं समझते हो। दीन की क्या उम्मीद है उस मुतालिक तुम्हें खबर नहीं है। I wanted to read this two further line and then we will come back to this. There are many among you who have their names of Ismaili religion and declare we are Ismaili, but they have no knowledge about what is Ismailism or its merit. They are foolish. तुम में से बहुत है जिन्होंने इस्माइली मजहब में अपना नाम दर्ज करवाया है और कहते हैं हम इस्माइली हैं, लेकिन इस्माइली मजहब क्या है, उसकी क्या खूबी है, उस मुतालिक उन्हें कुछ भी खबर नहीं और वो नादान है। Here we should ask ourselves a question. Why would Imam say such a thing? Why would Imam say something like that to his loving murid? Can we think of a reason? Why would Imam say something like that? Unless we are what he's saying us. What he's saying to us, we are that. इमाम अपने प्यारे रूहानी बच्चों के लिए ऐसी बातें क्यों करेगा? क्या हमने कभी इसके बारे में सोचा? या वाकई हमने अपने मजहब को नहीं समझा है, इसलिए मौला ये फरमाते हैं। यहाँ पर हमें सोचने का मौका है, मकाम है। This is a good place for us to reflect. I always truly believed that self-criticism is a good thing. Self-reflection is a good thing. If we do not reflect on ourselves and if we do not criticize ourselves, then how would we ever know what is wrong with us? Normal human being or human nature is that whenever there is a mistake, we always point finger at others. And if there is a credit to be taken, we always take the credit. इंसान की एक आदत होती है कि अगर कहीं फरमान में या कहीं पर भी किसी की खराबी बयान की गई है तो हमेशा हम इसको दूसरों के लिए रखते हैं, और जहां पर क्रेडिट लेनी होती है, अच्छाई होती है, उसको अपने लिए रखते हैं। Isn't that a human nature? And we are following the same human nature. अगर मैं गलत हूं तो आप फरमा दीजिए। इंसान की आदत है कि कभी भी कोई गलत चीज होगी तो कहेंगे कि ये मेरे लिए नहीं है, ये उसके लिए है, और किसी और की तरफ उंगली उठा देगा। और जब भी कोई अच्छी चीज होगी तो कहेगा कि ये मेरे लिए है, और वो कभी भी अपने आप पर रिफ्लेक्ट भी नहीं करता है और अपने आप को की तनकीद भी नहीं करता। That is us, and that is normal human nature, that when there is something wrong we like to point on other direction, but when there is a name to be earned, credit could be taken, then what do? We take that, and then we point toward ourselves that I am good and everything that is wrong is belong to somebody else. We never take our own accounting, reflection, or we never criticize ourselves. Well, in this Farman, Imam is drawing our attention toward that. Let's ask ourselves, how much do we know about our tariqah? How much do we know about our tariqah? I'm going to start with this quotation from the Imam-e-Zaman in Golden Jubilee. Let's say if this will wake us up. When Imam-e-Zaman was asked by the leadership just before Golden Jubilee. Ya Khudawind, what would you like for your Golden Jubilee? What can we give you as a Jamaat on the occasion of Golden Jubilee? Imam, very sadly, with a sad face and choking voice, said, I wish perhaps my Jamaat would recognize the Imam of the time. Imagine that there was a Golden Jubilee, 50 years of Shah Karim, present Imam, 50-year anniversary. And what did he say to us? What wish? What does he want from us? I wish perhaps my Jamaat would recognize the Imam of the time. Now look at this Farman, 100 years old. You do not know anything about our tariqah. You call yourself Ismaili, but what do you know about your tariqah? I said, I will give you two things to reflect on. Second, just recently I was in Houston and we had some in-person sessions. Outside the normal students, there were some other who had joined us. They were good mu'mineen, lover of the ilm. They wanted to learn something more about our tariqah. And I asked, if you were ever asked, or by your children, or by your Jamaat, or by your family or friend, how does Imam becomes Imam? Would you be able to answer that as an Ismaili? As an Ismaili, if someone would ask, especially your children or your family, or someone in your Jamaat, how does Imam becomes Imam? Would you be able to answer that? And they said, no, we don't know. You see that? This Farman was 100 years ago, and we all have read this Farman. You know why we don't know? Because we do not like to reflect. We do not like to do self-criticism. We think this is for somebody else. This is not for me. आप देखें कि ऐसी बात इमाम ने क्यों अपने रूहानी बच्चों को की, जिससे वो इतना प्यार करता है कि हमें कुछ भी पता नहीं है अपने मजहब के बारे में। उसकी दो मिसालें अभी अभी नाचीज ने इंग्लिश के अंदर हमारे इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग लिसनर के लिए बयान की। नंबर 1 क्या था कि जब गोल्डन जुबली के मौके पर हमारे लीडरशिप ने इमाम से पूछा, दरखास्त की, या मौला या खुदावंद, आप अपनी गोल्डन जुबली के मौके पर जमात से क्या चाहते हैं? अचानक से मौला का चेहरा गिर गया, बहुत ही संजीदा और गमगीन हो गए। फरमाने लगे, मेरी ख्वाहिश है कि काश मेरी जमात जमाने के इमाम को पहचानती, काश मेरी जमात जमाने के इमाम को पहचानती। आप सोचे 50 साल हो गए इमाम की जब इमामत को, और इस फरमान को 100 साल हो गया। क्या हमने इमाम को नहीं पहचाना है? नहीं जानते हम इमाम को, या अभी तक हमने अपने मजहब को समझा ही नहीं है? दूसरी मिसाल लें कि अगर आपसे पूछा जाए कि एक इमाम इमाम कैसे बन जाता है, आपके बच्चे पूछे, आपकी फैमिली में से कोई जमात में से, तो हमें नहीं पता होता है कि इमाम इमाम कैसे बन जाता है। अगर ये दो चीजें जो हमारे मजहब का पाया है, कम से कम हम इमाम को तो जानना चाहिए हम कि इमाम कौन है और इमाम इमाम कैसे बन जाता है। अगर ये दो सवालात के जवाब भी अगर हम नहीं दे सकते हैं, और इस लाइन पर हम देखें तो कोई भी 40 50 60 से छोटा नहीं होगा। हो सकता है 10 15 20 लोग हो जो जवान हो, लेकिन अक्सर हमारे दोस्त इस लाइन पर 40 साल से ऊपर के हैं। आप सोचें कि इतने सालों में भी अगर हमने इमाम को नहीं पहचाना है, और इमाम इमाम किस तरह बन जाता है वो नहीं कह सकते हैं, हम जवाब नहीं दे सकते हैं, तो फिर मौला ने ये दुरुस्त फरमाया कि आपने अपना नाम तो लिखाया है लेकिन अपने मजहब को समझते नहीं है। इफ दैट इज द केस, देन perhaps what Imam said in this two line was correct, that we have enrolled ourselves but we do not know our tariqah. Let's move forward. Maybe at the end, if someone would like to reflect on all of this, inshallah, we will be able to learn more about our tariqah. Imam is guiding us now. How do we learn about our tariqah? Gradually apply your heart in Sufism. He's guiding us. Because right now our heart is where? दुनिया पर हमारा दिल लगा हुआ है. Where is our heart today? On materialism, on the world, on the physical thing. So Imam is guiding. If you want to learn about your tariqah, gradually apply your heart in Sufism. Even think of reaching higher than that, even higher than Sufism. Sufi religion is tariqat, then reach to hakikat, which is our tariqah. Gradually, you will start rising. How do you come out of this? First, let's focus on the batin. Sufism, batin. And then go even further than that, come into the hakikat. And that is our tariqah. So what Imam saying is, today, according to this farman, we are not even in tariqat. We are on shariat. Only thing we are doing on daily basis is following the shariat of Ismaili tariqah. We have not even put our first step on tariqat, the batin of our tariqah. Meaning we don't know anything about our tariqah. But gradually, inshallah, if we would do that, then we can move into the hakikat where we are supposed to be. We are supposed to be in hakikat. That is our tariqah. and gradually you will rise even further. क्या मौला फरमाते हैं, तुम आस्ता आस्ता सूफी तरीके में अपना दिल लगाओ। इसका मतलब है कि अभी तक हमारा दिल जो है वो शरीयत में पड़ा हुआ है, या तो हमारा दिल दुनिया और दुनिया की चीजों पर पड़ा हुआ है, और हमने अभी तक अपने मजहब के बारे में दिल से सोचा नहीं है, क्योंकि हमारा दिल और कहीं बंधा हुआ है। हमारा दिल हमारे तरीके की तरफ, इमाम की तरफ नहीं है, और जो कुछ भी हम कर रहे हैं वो सिर्फ शरीयत के ऊपर कर रहे हैं। और ये मैं नहीं कहता हूं, इमाम फरमाते हैं, क्योंकि सूफी तरीका तरीकत है। तो मौला फरमाते हैं अभी तक आप तरीकत में भी नहीं है, आप शरीयत में है। कम से कम आप तरीकत में तो आ जाएं, और तरीकत के बाद हकीकत में पहुंचोगे। इसके बाद तुम आस्ता आस्ता ऊपर जाने लगोगे। इसके बाद तुम आस्ता आस्ता ऊपर जाने लगोगे, यानी कि कम से कम शरीयत को छोड़कर शरीयत से ऊपर आना है। शरीयत के अंदर से तरीकत को समझना है, और तरीकत के अंदर से हकीकत को समझना है। लेकिन अगर हम शरीयत पर तो है, कोई मना नहीं करता है, लेकिन हम अपने तरीके को समझे नहीं है, और समझ तरीकत से आती है, और फिर हकीकत में पहुंचेंगे जहां पर हमको वो ना था, क्योंकि हमारा तरीका हकीकती है। हकीकत हम कब पहुंचेंगे, जब हमारी मजहब की शरीयत के मतलब को और हमारे मजहब के मतलब को समझेंगे, और वो तरीकत यानी कि इल्म से समझा जाता है, सोच और विचार से समझा जाता है, दिल लगाने से समझा जाता है, तब जाकर हम हकीकत पर पहुंचेंगे। ऑलराइट, gradually you will rise. The rule with ilm will rise step by step. जो इल्म वाली रूह होगी वो दर्जा ब दर्जा ऊपर चढ़ेंगी, वो जीना ब जीना ऊपर चढ़ेंगी। इल्म वाली रूह, जिसके पास मजहब का इल्म नहीं है वो कभी भी मजहब में आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते हैं। इल्म वाली रूह, देखें गौर करें, मौला ने नहीं फरमाया कि जो इबादत करेगा वो आगे बढ़ेगा। मौला ने फरमाया जिसके पास इल्म होगा वो आगे बढ़ेगा, क्योंकि जब इल्म होगा तो हम अच्छी तरह से इबादत भी कर सकेंगे। Here, pay attention to this part. The soul with ilm will rise step by step. Mullah did not say the soul which perform ibadat will rise. Why? Because it is the soul which has the ilm will be able to perform ibadat correctly and truly, with knowledge and understanding, with the purpose and end goal. Because if you don't have a ilm, you can do ibadat, no problem. But that is not the farman of the Imam. Imam is saying, learn and then act on it. If you have a ilm, your ibadat will be more fruitful. क्या मौलाना ने फरमाया कि जो इल्म वाली रूह होगी वो ऊपर चढ़ेंगी, और जिसके पास इल्म होगा वो इबादत भी अच्छी करेगा, क्योंकि वो इबादत के मानी को समझेगा, और इबादत में क्या करना है और कहाँ जाना है वो उसको पता होगा इल्म से, तब जाकर वो दर्जा बदर्जा ऊपर जाएगा. But the one who does not have ilm will say, I'm not going anywhere. I will sit here only. और जिसके पास इल्म नहीं होगा वो क्या कहेगा, मैं कहाँ जा रहा हूं, मैं तो यहीं बैठा हुआ हूं. And that is so true. If you do not have ilm, you are not going anywhere. You are just sitting on Sirat al Mustaqim and you are not moving forward. It is the ilm that moves you on the path, on the Sirat al Mustaqim. जिसके पास इल्म नहीं होगा वो कहेगा मैं कहाँ जाता हूं, मैं तो यहीं बैठा हूं. और ये बात बिल्कुल दुरुस्त है कि जिसके पास इल्म होगा वही सिरातल मुस्तकीम पर आगे से आगे बढ़ेगा, शरीयत से तरीकत में और तरीकत से हकीकत में दाखिल हो जाएगा. And the one who does not have ilm, Mullah says, our Farman do not sit in the heart of such person. जिसके पास इल्म नहीं है उनके दिल में हमारे फरमान नहीं घर करते हैं, क्योंकि वो समझता ही नहीं है कि फरमान में मौला क्या फरमा रहे हैं, क्योंकि इल्म नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं कि उसके पास ईमान नहीं है, इबादत गुजार भी है, लेकिन फरमान को नहीं समझता है क्योंकि इल्म नहीं है. You see, it's not that they are without the faith. Their iman is truly strong, but due to not having ilm, they are not able to understand the Farman, and due to that, they are not able to follow the tariqat, hakikat, the way they should follow. And that is all due to lack of knowledge. उसके दिल में फरमान कभी भी घर नहीं करेंगे, और वो किस तरह इतबार करें. And how would they believe? Because they don't understand. How would they believe what Imam is saying? How would they understand what Imam is saying? Because the condition, the requirement, the basic was to have the ilm of your tariqah, and we don't have that. So how would we understand our tariqah? You see, Imam says, you do not know our tariqah, you do not understand our tariqah. Then Imam is giving you pointers. And then say, this is the reason they are not able to understand the tariqah. They do not know and they do not recognize the Imam. Why? Because they have no ilm. No ilm. Now, on the other side, the one who, and how can they trust them? Okay. Those who can understand our Farman will enjoy them. Urdu and English doesn't match here a little bit. Let me see if I can do a little bit better while reading Urdu. जो हमारे फरामीन समझ सकेंगे उनको मीठे लगेंगे, अगर हमारे फरमान के मुताबिक नहीं चलोगे तो तुम परेशान होगे. Mullah says, those who do understand our Farman, to them our religion will be sweet and fulfilled, understandable, enjoyable, well understood, and they will be able to take advantage and benefit from our tariqah. Only if they would understand the Farman. Meaning, if they had the ilm, they would understand the Farman, and if they understand the Farman, they will love our tariqah. If they do not understand our Farman, they will not like our tariqah, because our tariqah is a tariqah of logic and intellect, and because they have no ilm, they will leave our tariqah, because they would not understand anything. Because this is not a shariat. Our tariqah is tariqah of hakikat, batin, truth. How would you know this truth without knowledge? आपने देखा कि जिसके पास इल्म होगा उसको हमारा दीन बहुत अच्छा लगेगा और वो फरमान को समझ सकेंगे और उसका ईमान ज्यादा मजबूत होगा और वो ईमान फरमान पर चल सकेंगे. Otherwise, how would they do it? They have no idea what our तरीका is. और हमारा मजहब जो है बातीन का तरीका है, शरीयत नहीं है. और बातीन के तरीके को समझने के लिए दिल से विचार करना होता है, सोचना होता है, इल्म के साथ उसको समझना होता है और उस पर आगे बढ़ना होता है. Alright. Now the next paragraph. If you do not follow our farman, you will suffer. I'm going to read this as Imam has said, and then I will come back, because it would not make too much sense unless I would explain that to you. I know there are a lot of friends on this line who have been reading this Farman for last 20, 30, 40, 50 years. I am telling you, you will not understand this paragraph until it is explained to you. So just listen and wait for the explanation. All right? Otherwise, it would be confusing to you. Mullah says, if you do not follow our Farman, you will suffer. Hammer of iron and fire will be struck on your head. Then you will cry loudly and repent, Tobo, Tobo. The hammer will be struck day and night. The hammer of ignorance is much in juncture. The one who perform ibadat because of the dread of hammer of fire is not a moment, but the real fear should be awareness from didar of Khuda. Let me repeat this in Urdu and then I will explain. Don't be afraid, okay? Mullah Bapa is not going to hurt you. Don't be afraid. That's why I said, just listen and let me explain so you may understand. अच्छा, जिसके दिल में हमारे फरामीन बैठेंगे वो हमारे फरामीन समझ सकेंगे, उनको मीठे लगेंगे. अगर हमारे फरामीन के मुताबिक नहीं चलोगे तो तुम परेशान होगे. वहां लोहे और आतिश के गरज तुम्हारे सर पर मारे जाएंगे. तब तुम वहां पुकार करोगे और कहोगे तोबो तोबो तोबो. रात दिन सर पर गरज मारे जाएंगे. बेखबरी का गरज बहुत आजाद पहुंचाने वाला है. बेखबरी का गरज बहुत आजाद पहुंचाने वाला है. आतिश के गरज से डर कर खौफ से इबादत बंदगी करे वो मोमिन नहीं है। लेकिन हकीकी डर ये है कि खुदा के दीदार से दूर ना हो जाऊं, इससे डरना चाहिए। There will not be any punishment like that, guaranteed. I want to start with that. Do not be afraid. There will not be a punishment as such. Then why would Imam say that? Why would Imam say something which is not true? Actually, we are not understanding what Imam is telling us. Imam is saying the hammer of the ignorancy, the person who do not understand things, that is the pain and suffering. So when you will go there, and if you did not have the ilm, understanding of your tariqah, you will be caught in a suffering where you will say, why did I not listen to Imam's Farman? Why did I not learn, and learn? Why did I not take ilm? And why did I not use the ilm which was given to me to understand the Farman? Now you will regret and you will repent. And that regret is the example of someone all of the sudden will throw a hammer on your head. Do you understand? If not, ask question at the end, okay? Because it is important. I'm telling you something which is not written in this format. Because what I'm trying to say is understand Farman. Understand the example. Understand how Imam is using words so you may understand and pay attention. Just like children, just like a small child is told, do not go outside at night time. There's a monster outside. You know there is no monster outside. Just like that, Imam is saying, do not be ignorant of your tariqah. There is a monster outside. What he's trying to tell you? Be careful. Learn. If you don't learn, that ignorancy will feel like someone is hitting you with a hammer on your head. That's how it will feel like. But guaranteed, no one will hit you with a hammer on your head. That is guaranteed. So do not be scared. हमारे उर्दू स्पीकिंग दोस्तों के लिए ये पैराग्राफ को समझना जरूरी है हमारे लिए। सबसे पहले आपको डरने की जरूरत नहीं है। आपको कुछ डरने की जरूरत नहीं है। कोई आपको मारने वाला नहीं है। कोई भी आपके सर पर हथौड़ा नहीं मारने वाला है। ये गारंटीड है। यहां पर मौला मिसाल दे रहे हैं कि अनजान जो होता है, जिसके पास इल्म नहीं होता है, और ये अनजानी का, बेखबरी का जो चांटा है, अनजानी के अंदर, बेखबरी के अंदर जो हम गुनाह करते हैं और अनजानी की वजह से हम जो इमाम के फरमान की ना फरमान बरदारी करते हैं, जब हम उधर पहुंचेंगे तो वो हमारे लिए तकलीफ का बाइस बनेगा और हम कहेंगे कि तोबो तोबो, क्या हुआ, क्यों मैंने इमाम के फरमान को नहीं माना और इल्म नहीं लिया, इल्म नहीं सीखा, इल्म को नहीं हासिल किया, इल्म को नहीं समझा। और ये बात जो है वो आपके सर पर हथौड़े की तरह लगेंगी, हथौड़े की तरह लगेंगी। तब आप कहेंगे कि मुला हमें माफ कर दे, मैंने सुना नहीं तेरे फरमान को, मैंने समझा नहीं तेरे फरमान को। और जब हमें समझाए जाते थे ये फरमान, हम समझ नहीं रहे थे। आज के बाद आप नहीं कह सकेंगे कि हम नहीं समझे थे। आज नाचीज ने अपना हक अदा कर दिया है, अच्छी तरह से समझा दिया है। कल मैं गवाह होऊंगा कि इस फरमान को हमने पढ़ा था और आपको समझाया गया था कि इल्म की क्या अहमियत है, इल्म की क्या अहमियत है। इल्म वाली रूह दर्जा बदर्जा ऊपर जाती है। Here, now you know, as you have been explained, you will not be able to say that I did not know, I did not understood this farman, therefore I did not follow this farman. The soul with the ilm, ilm will rise step by step, will move forward on Siratul Mustaqim. You will not be able to say, no one told. I will be the witness that I have read and explained and I have told. There will be no excuse tomorrow. No excuse tomorrow. So let me stop here and inshallah we will continue. This farman is amazing farman for us to move forward in the ilm and the steps and the ranks of our tariqah, inshallah. Ji.
He says, Subhanallah, sir, Subhanallah, sir. Inshallah. So with the ilm, we can avoid the hammer of iron and fire. Friends, please share your questions in the chat, or you can use the hand raise feature to ask the questions. Right, so there are no questions in the chat at this time. Friends, you can unmute your device if you have any questions. Go ahead, Faisal, please.
Aziz sir, sir, as you mentioned that we are on Sirat al-Mustaqim, but sometimes we feel like I feel like I'm just sitting there and not moving forward. And then also you mentioned that there is so much to learn and also to understand about our tariqah, like how Imam became Imam. So how can we learn all those things?
Very good question. Thank you for asking. So, सबसे पहले, very first, initially, we have to ask ourselves, do we want to learn? Do I need to know all of this? 50% of the time, the problem is not that there is no ilm. The problem is that we do not want to invest our mind, heart, or time into learning because we do not care. So your question is perfect question. First, ask yourself, do I need to learn? Do I want to learn? As soon as you say that, a miracle will happen. What will be that miracle? All of a sudden, because you ask, Imam will show you the path. He will take you into the places, into the groups, into the teachers where this ilm is given. He will hold your hand and he will move you on Sirat al-Mustaqim. And he will bring you from Shariat to Tariqat. And then in Tariqat you will learn the ilm. That is Imam's task. He is your Hadiye Barhak. Only thing you have to do is say, I do not know, I like to learn. I wish I would know more about our tariqah. As soon as you say, you will be guided. Because that is the reason Imam is here. The purpose of Imam in this world is to guide you. Trust him. Put your faith in him. He will hold your hand and he will make sure that you have found the ilm. G. Great question. Thank you.
So we still don't have a question in chat. Yes, Leila, do you have a question?
Aziz Bhai, when you asked who is Imam, so I think Imam must have been a very, very, very in can't describe soul to be the Imam. And then you see how kind, merciful, affectionate in every way, like any best Imam could be. And so I think the knowledge after that is obvious that we have to follow the farmans, our duties, our amal, everything, and be regular. This is what I think. Aziz Bhai?
G. Good comment. Now may I ask you question. What are you doing which any other Muslim is not doing? They believe in Allah, you believe in Imam. They offer 5 times namaz, you offer 3 times dua. They do their good deeds as they understand, and you do your good deeds as you understand. What is the difference between you and them?
I
You would
think
say, I know Shah Karim Aga Khan fourth, and I believe in him. That's what you would say. And they will say, we do not need to know Shah Karim Al Hussaini Aga Khan the fourth, as we have our Allah, as you have your Imam. Right? You see the argument back and forth?
yes.
This is not what Mullah was asking. This is not what Mullah was asking. Because we all know who is our 49th Imam is. We all know that. Even a child, 3-year-old smiley child, if you will say, Beta, who is Mullah Bapa? He will say, he will show you the picture. And if he can speak, he will say, Mullah Bapa, Aga Khan, Imam. He will use all those words. This is not what Mullah was saying. Why would, just think about this for a second. I wish, perhaps, because he know we will not do it. That's why he used the word perhaps. Gosh, he know we will not follow his farman. He know that. Perhaps my Jamaat will recognize the Imam of the time. He know we would not do it. Did you remember Mullah Bapa said this in Golden Jubilee? How many years ago was that? 16 years ago. Did you remember Mullah Bapa said that? 99% answer would be no, I did not remember that. Then you have to say, we are not paying attention to Mullah Bapa and his farman. We are not. Am I right or am I wrong? Then please tell me I'm wrong. I'd like to be wrong today, at this point, I like to be wrong, because I want to believe that we are good Ismailis. We are truly paying attention to our Mola Bapa and his wish and his farman. I truly wanted to believe that. Tell me I'm wrong, and
Oh,
I
you
will
know,
accept that.
I think I've heard this from man, but I can't remember which place I heard it.
Gee. So how about we fulfill Imam's wish and try to recognize him? How about we do that? And where does that start? How do we start that? What was the first journey? And I said that a few minutes ago to Ferial. Ferial, could you repeat? What was the first thing I said? If you wanted to follow the Imam's Farman, what do you have to do? If you wanted to learn our tariqah, what do you have to do?
Yes, sir. So
Ferial?
the first thing is to ask the question to myself that am I ready to learn? And once I said yes, I want to learn, that is the first step. And then Imam's guidance will come automatically to me first because I am ready to learn and I want to learn more. And then I tell to myself that I don't know nothing about my tariqah, so I want to learn. So that will be the first step. So once I'm ready, then the teacher will appear, and those classes and those sessions will appear as you are guiding us. So inshallah, sir, you will also guide us in future when this question comes to me that I want to learn. Then I hope, sir, you are there with us always. So please guide us to the next step, sir.
That tells me the Ferial was listening. Not only she was listening, look at the way she was able to answer in clear words. That is what takes. There are some conditions put on ilm. There are locks put on the doors. And what are they? Want to learn. And why you want to learn? Because I do not know. So I want to learn. And when a Momin says that, Imam instantly guides him, because Imam wants you to learn, but he cannot teach you until you are ready to learn. So when you say, Mola Bapa, truly I'm Garib and Nachis, I do not know anything, I would love to learn, guide me Mola Bapa, teach me Mola Bapa. Then Mola Bapa holds your hand, and then Mola Bapa shows you the path. Then Mola Baba will guide you to the places where true ilm, hakiki ilm is given. Subhanallah. Thank you so much to both of you guys, both my friends. G. Go ahead.
Ji, sir. Thank you, sir. Subhanallah. Sir, in the chat, friends are asking, our 40th Imam has said that there is no shortcut to faith. Faith is a gift. If you could elaborate on this, please.
G. The when we say that if we follow Shariat, Dua, the Son, and Chandra Madlas, that is our shortcut. If you think just by offering dua, give the son and go to Chandran Mallas, and you will be Fanafi Imam and Asal Mein Wasal at the end. You are looking at a shortcut, and Imam is saying there is no shortcut. In this very Farman, Imam says, from Shariat come to Tariqat. See, he's asking you to follow the path. He doesn't say from Shariat go into the Marifat. He does not say that. It doesn't say from Shariat go to Marifat. From Shariat come to Tariqat. Learn, learn, learn. From Tariqat come to Hakikat. No, no, no. And then marifat. Be one with the Imam. There is no shortcut. You must learn ilm, ibadat. Ilm, ibadat. Learn and then amal. Learn and then practice. Learn and offer your prayers. Because now you have a ilm, your prayers will be more fruitful. Ji.
Thank you, sir. All right, friends, you can unmute your device if you have any questions. All right, sir, there is no question in the chat and nobody has raised their hand for the questions.
All right. We are right at 1 hour. We can surely stop here. And inshallah, we will continue next week from this point forward.
Okay, I think,
Oh,
sir, Priya has a question again.
Ji, go ahead.
Yes, Priya.
Sir, I also want to know more about this hammer of ignorance. So, where will we feel this hammer of ignorance if we have not moved forward or if we have not learned our tariqah? So, is it somewhere during this lifetime that we will feel like, oh my god, what I have done in my lifetime, I never focused on my tariqah, I never learned the right way about my tariqah? Or is it something we will feel after we leave this world?
Both. Both. At the beginning, I said, look at the audience we have today. We are all 40, 50, 60-year old. And still, at this point, we do not know too much about our tariqah. That shows this hammer has been placed on our head. Ignorancy is hard, harsh. And when we realize, oh my God, I wasted my entire life and not learned my tariqah. Because to most, the problem is to the most, their tariqah is three things. Their tariqah is three things. That is dua, dason, and maybe ibadat. This is their tariqah to them. Where, according to Imam's Farman, our tariqah is the first step is ilm, second step is ilm, third step is ilm. That Imam says ilm, ilm, ilm. And then you follow on Shariat, Tariqat, and Hakikat. As soon as we realize that, we will feel that hammer on our head. Then why did I not learn this? I can tell you about myself only. I cannot speak for you. I was ignorant for long time, until I realized, what am I doing? Imam has blessed us with this beautiful tariqah. Why am I not learning and taking benefit and advantage of our tariqah? So what did I have to do? I have to say, I do not know anything. Please teach me. Because a hammer fell on my head when I realized I don't know anything about my tariqah, and I was already 40-year-old. Already 40-year-old. Meaning half or more of my life has passed. And that was the hammer that fell on my head. And there was the hammer of ignorancy. But shukr alhamdulillah, realization was there. And what did I do? Tobo tobo. Mafi Mola, I did not listen to your farman. I would suggest the same for you. Realize and learn. It's not too late. If you are living, it's not too late. Otherwise, on other side, this will happen again. Don't let it happen on other side. Let it happen on this side. G.
Ji sir, thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. We can stop here. If there are no more comments or questions, Yali Madad to everyone.
Thank
Yani
you so
Madad.
much, Molali Madad, sir. Thank you.
Yani
Thank you
Mother,
so
thank
Yali
you,
much.
sir.
Madad.
Thank you.
Aziz
Yali.
Bhai,
Yali.
Aziz
G.
Bhai, I like to ask you, when you realize that you have to learn so much, so where did you learn so much? From reading, from discussing with people who had the better experience, or teacher, or how? Become a missionary?
I'm still not a missionary. You know that, right?
No.
I'm not a missionary. No, I'm not. Okay. So as soon as I said and realized that, oh my God, I don't know anything about our tariqah. Because someone asked me a question. How does Mola Bapa become Mola Bapa? I felt so shameful that I'm 40-year old and I don't even know that. And as soon I said, Mola, I'm so sorry that I did not pay attention to our tariqah. Please teach me, guide me. And I tell you, if you say that, Mola Baba will hold your hand. He will guide you because that is his purpose, task in this lifetime, to guide the Mu'mineen. So he showed me a path. I found a good teacher. And I did not just go to ALWAAZ or somebody that I thought he was a missionary. Because what I think he's a missionary or not will not help me. I need a teacher because I wanted to be a 6-year-old child who wanted to learn. And if you are 6 year old, where do you go? You go to a school and you find a teacher. You don't go, 6-year old don't go to missionary. 6-year old don't go to a Bhagat. Humility was the part of this learning or beginning of this journey. I'm nothing. I'm a 6-year old. Teach me. And that's how you take your first step, with humility, with admission. Let Mola guide you. Imam will guide you, no doubt in my mind. No doubt in your mind. And I'm still learning. You notice, right? I'm still learning. I'm still so poor in this ilm. Inshallah, Imam will continue to guide. Inshallah. That's how we do it.
And I want to know your answer. How did Imam become Imam? As far as I'm
Okay.
concerned, he must have been a great, great soul to have been born where he was, and same applies to all uh, Al Mola's family. And also, uh, he was uh, in the right family too, and with the
So,
Nur.
even though your belief and understanding is correct, but that's not the answer.
Give me your
So
answer.
let's say your child, let's say a 6-year old, take me. I'm a 6-year old child. I would come to you and you will say, Mullah Baba is a great soul. I will say, how? How is he a great soul? See, now you don't have answer. Now you said that he was born in Imam's family. That's why he is Imam's family. You just said Nurani family. But in our history, we
Yeah,
remember in our history, there was children of the Adam,
right,
children of the Imams,
right,
which did not follow Imam. So
right,
that answer will not fly.
right.
Now you need to give me a logical and intellectual answer.
So you
Okay?
please give, sir.
Okay. I don't know if we have a time, We do have a recording of that I can share with you. But quickly I will say there are 5 conditions. 5 conditions for Imam to become Imam. Not 1, 5. 5 conditions Imam fulfills. Which Imam? So let's say today Imam has 3 boys and a girl, right? Shehzada and Shehzadi, 4 of them.
Mhm.
One of them will be Imam, we know that.
Right.
But he would have to fulfill 5 conditions before he becomes Imam. Because what about the other one and the other one and the other one? One will fulfill all these 5 conditions and then he will be the Imam. If Imam was, and I agree with you, Imam is a great soul, Imam is predestined, Imam is chosen, all of that I agree with you. But even then, he has to fulfill 5 conditions. Because just being born in Nurani family is not guaranteed. And I can give you an example from our near past.
Yeah. Yes.
Prince Sadruddin was also the son of the Imam.
Right.
You see that? You have to fulfill the condition. Just being born in Nurani family is not good enough. Is not the condition. It is a condition, but that is not a guaranteed. Musa Kazim was also the son of Imam.
Right.
And Kabil was also the son of Adam.
Right.
And you see how that turned out, right?
Mhm.
So, learn, inshallah. We will be able to know that, and then we will fulfill Imam's wish of recognizing the Imam of the time. That's how we will do it, step by
Amen.
step, ilm by ilm. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yali Madad, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Yali Madad.
So Leila, I have posted that how Imam becomes Imam in the WhatsApp group as well as in the chat. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Kamra Sahib. Yali Madad, everyone.
Yali
sir.
Madad, thank you,
Yali
sir.
Shukran
Madad,
Ali
Yali
Allah.
Madad,
Alimadat, sir.
Yali Madad, Yali Madad.
Yeah, limited, sir. Limited.